Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Now in this video we are going to learn how can we draw this particular drawing that is visible on your screen. So we are going to use relative polar coordinate system for drawing all the outlines, and we will be starting with the base of this particular drawing. So without further delay, let's start drawing. So we are going to start with line, and that also the lowermost line, and I'm going to start this drawing from origin. Okay, so press L and then enter. Specify the first point as 0 comma 0. Now the length of this line is 70 units, so at the rate 70 and angle should be 0, so press enter. After that, length of line is 15 and angle is 90 degree, so this is the second one. Then we are going to move further. Line length is again 15 units and angle this time is 45 degree. Now what is happening here is next time the angle here will be 135 degree. Okay, so line length is 10 units, so at the rate 10 and angle is 135. Then we need to move downwards, and this time the angle will be either 225 or minus 135. So it is totally up to you. Now which system we are using? We are using relative polar coordinates. So at the rate 15 and angle will be minus 135, press enter. Then again the line length is 10 units at the rate 10 and angle is 135, enter. Again at the rate 15, angle this time is 45 degree, so 45, press enter. So basically we are done with two grooves. Next time as well the same line length is there, so at the rate length is 10, angle is 135. Again we are going to use the same length, so line length is 15, angle this time is minus 135, enter. So we are done with the grooves that are there. Now we need to move in this direction. Okay, so at the rate the length is 10 and angle is 180 degree. You can use minus 180 as well, it will not make any difference. Then again at the rate 10, this time angle is minus 90, press enter. At the rate 5, angle will be 180. Now all the angles in AutoCAD, they are taken by default from positive x-axis, so make sure you are using the same system. Length will be 10, angle will be 90, press enter. All the fillets we will provide at the end. Then the next length is 20 units, so at the rate 20, angle is 180, press enter. At the rate 20, angle will be minus 90 or 270, you can use both of them. Then the next thing that we need to consider will be your next length. So the next length, it will be 20, 10 and 5, I think 10 units. So at the rate 10, angle will be 180, press enter. Now if we are joining with this one, basically we don't know this distance, so what we need to do is I'm going to extend this line, press enter, and repeat line command, start from origin and join at 90 degree. Okay, so that's done. Now we are going to provide a fillet. So first object, sorry, we need to provide radius, so radius will be 5 units. First object, second object is this one. Okay, so the reason being we need to extend this line instead of creating this. Okay, now we will be able to provide the fillet radius. Click on fillet, specify radius as 5 units, press enter. Select the first object and the second object. Then you are going to use the same procedure for the upper fillet as well. This is fillet, enter. Then radius, by default it will take the previous value 5, enter. Now is there any other fillet that we need? Yes, there is one more. so we need to provide fillet here as well. Okay, so repeat the same command. You can use repeat fillet, specify first object and then second object. So this is the drawing that we needed to create. Okay, one more circle is left. Now in order to draw the circle, we have the dimension like it should be 32.5 units distance from from y axis and 15 from x axis. So I'm going to use circle using center and radius, and we need to provide the center point. So center point you can provide 32.5 comma 15, press enter, and radius of this circle is, what's the radius? Radius is 10 units, and then press enter. So I hope the drawing is clear. Now this was the drawing that we needed to create. Now the next thing that we need, there is a mistake. Basically this circle, it should be of diameter 5 instead of radius. So what I'm going to is I'm going to go to properties and modify its diameter. So radius, make the radius 5 units, press enter. Now regarding this length, this place that we have, basically every single thing is clear, I guess. Now the next thing that we need to do is we need to provide all the dimensions. So I'm going to provide dimensions like this. Now whatever angle is there, we haven't provided that angle yet. So now for this, just click on the circle like this and enter. Now for this particular line, now we need to go till origin, so it should be this center. Okay, so you can either you zoom in or you can simply click like this and place it here. Is there any other dimension left? Yes, there is one more, that is this one. So place it like this. Now this is the drawing that we needed to create. I hope everything is clear. Now whatever dimension is left, we don't need to worry about that. The next thing is we need to provide some fillet radius. So we are going to use a radius as a dimension. So click on radius, then click on all of these curves. So like this, like this. We are going to use dim radius again. This, repeat this. So this is how we can create and provide all the dimensions. Now right click and select some of the dimensions, and then right click and select similar, and then change the color of these dimensions to red so that they are clearly visible, and you can shift these dimensions to a new layer as well. Now the next thing that we need to do is we are going to provide the hatch. We are going to fill this particular area with a hatch of some solid color. So we can use a bluish color, click inside and then increase the hatch transparency a little bit, and then click on close. And for these texts you can reduce the size as well if you want to, but uh, if you don't want to, that's totally up to you. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys have learned something new. So, and one more thing, you can basically align these dimensions as well. Okay, click on dim, press enter and click on align here, and it will ask you to dimensions to align. So you can select one dimension, then press enter, and you can select the second dimension as well. Okay, dim, enter. Now click on align. This is the base dimension and this is the second dimension. Press enter. So basically these dimensions, they are aligned. Now 10 is not in the correct place, so we can place it like here. Okay, and you can center this as well. Okay, so that's all for this video. Thank you very much and have a nice day.